Thank you for having me, everybody. My memory of the game, goes back from the 1999. That year, we were a pretty good team. Had aspirations of going to the state championship and winning the title. And at that time, you're so involved in football that you kind of eat and breathe and sleep football, and that's your singular focus. And for a time, we were ranked in the top 10 in the state. And the problem we had was a couple teams in our division were also ranked in the top 10, so we ended up kind of all beating each other and knocking each other out of the playoffs. But nonetheless, Thanksgiving came, and we still had an opportunity to get a share of the division title. All we have to do was beat Derby, which is never an easy task. Come Thanksgiving, you always kind of just throw the records out, and it's always a dogfight and always a tough game, and that day was no different. I remember it vividly. It was terrible weather. It was cold. It was icy. It was raw out. The field was kind of half frozen. And to say that it was raining is kind of an understatement. It was a monsoon of biblical proportions. I remember making a tackle and looking up, and I could have sworn I saw an ark, and there was no one shepherding animals on there. The Gale, our mascot, tried to get onto the ark. It was tough. But in any event, it was a 7-7 game, and we had the ball with just a little bit of time to go. We marched down the field, and we got down to about the 2-yard line. We're out of timeouts, and all we had to do was spike the ball, stop the clock, and kick a field goal and win. Go home, have turkey, and the world would be right. Did I mention it was raining? And unfortunately, we fumbled, time expired, and we tied. And that's kind of how it ended. Yeah. Our quarterback at the time, as Coach Roy just points out, I'll mention him by name because you guys probably haven't heard of him. His name's Dan Orlovsky. I don't think he ever recovered from that fumble. No, we love Danny. He went on to the NFL and did A-okay. But to end your high school football career like that is at the time devastating, and it's a feeling that takes a while to go away. But as you move on in life, you realize that when that last whistle blows and your high school football career is over, that's sad, but life's not over. It's a commencement, and it's a new beginning, and you move on to bigger and better things. And as Coach Roy alluded to earlier, you realize that the things that you've learned playing football, how to deal with adversity and to beat it, and how to be a team player and also be a leader, and to move on. Those are life skills that are going to go with you forever. And once you move on, you find other dreams and aspirations, and because you have those skills and because you went through those times as a player, you can not only kind of chase your dreams but catch them because you have those skills. And for you players, this is kind of a bittersweet day coming up in that it's kind of a culmination in a pinnacle of your career. At the same time, it's going to end, but I promise you that there are bigger and brighter things ahead of you and a brighter future in front of you. And you've kind of gotten a taste and always been ingrained with how big this rivalry is and how important it is. And I know you guys will do fantastic things on Thursday, and you'll honor that rivalry and play your hearts out. But I hope that later in life, when you come back, and that you come back to this town and you sort of help carry on the tradition of this game. And this tradition is bigger than just the game. And what makes these two towns so great is that we're not rivals every day of the year. It's just on Thanksgiving. And on the other days, we're all kind of friends. We all work together and we volunteer together, and everybody helps each other out. And that's sort of what makes these two towns so great. So that I hope that when you come back in the future, and you come back and you live in town, and you come back and coach your teams, join the Rotary Club, do things, volunteer, and help make this tradition continue to grow, and help future generations understand what this rivalry is all about. So I wish you all the best of luck on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and play your hearts out, and it'll be a memory that you make for the rest of your life.
Thank you, John. And I think that marks the first this luncheon. I think that may be the first time that we've ever had an active member of Rotary be the guest speaker. I think it's the first, John. Thank you.